Sorry. I guess it is kind of like, it's my lighting. It's okay. Hold on. Doo-doo. Yeah, it's just my lighting. It is what it is. What's up, everybody? How are you? I'm on here early. So, if you guys submitted a question or questions, we might be on here for a little bit because I have a long list of people. So, just, yeah. I might take breaks in between because I'm tired. I didn't do not a damn thing today. I slept most of the day. So, yeah. Yeah, all I did was brush my teeth. That's it. uh, I turned up last night, so I'm just like, not all the way here. Alright, so I will go ahead and start with my Cash App people. So those of you who paid via Cash App, there's only 2 of you, so I'm going to do you guys first, and then I'm going to get into PayPal people. The PayPal people, I'll start off with those who paid um, last week for happy hours, even though I don't know, it happened. So if you forgot that I wasn't doing happy hour readings last week and you paid anyway, I saved your question for this week, and then anybody prior that I might have missed last week, they'll go first, and then I'll go into the exact order of those that paid this week for happy hour, if that makes sense. So your name will be in a list after this video is uploaded and everything. I'll put your name with the timestamps and all of that. Um, if anybody on here has a question, please go to my website. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I have not been on Instant Go in I don't know how long, so I'm not on there often. If you want a private reading with me, check out my website. Email me if you have questions. I'm not doing any personal questions on here, so any questions you guys have, they will not be answered. I'm not being rude or mean or anything, but I'm not going to respond. Also, please do not submit any more payments because the sub list is like full, it's closed, it's down, it's shut down. But I'll be back next Friday if all goes well. I'll let you guys know. I always post every Thursday to let you guys know whether or not I will be doing happy hour Friday readings or not for the week. And then I give you guys until 12 p.m. Friday to get all your submissions in. So that's what it is. It opens up Thursday, closes, shut down 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, my time. So yeah. And let's go ahead and get into it. First person is Daisy. What's up, Daisy? This is your reading. So we're 3 minutes in. I'm just going to pull up everybody's question on my phone. All right, Daisy has 2 questions. So the first question is you just want a general love overview, general love message. Okay, I'm going to use my favorite deck, one of my favorite love oracles. It's dark in here. I apologize. Like, the lighting is, like, real dim. And I'm using a shitty camera. So, thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God. I ask for nothing but love and light and truth and clarity for all those who are watching and all those who have submitted a question. That all their answers, or all their questions be answered in the way that in which you find divine and that is meant to be answered, Most High God. So ask for His guidance, truth, and clarity for Daisy. Daisy, what her general love energies are right now, the general love energies that surround Daisy at this time. Quick rant. I'm sorry, Daisy. Quick rant, you guys. I can't predict what Spirit's going to pull out in the cards. I can ask Spirit to tell me, does Josh love Sarah? And God will glance over that. If they feel like that's not important, God will glance over it and be like, you know what, let's focus on Sarah and what she needs to heal. So sometimes when I ask Spirit to give me something, it doesn't always have to be that way, because it might not be anything that's important, whether it's like that's not where your focus needs to be, or for some other divine reason, like it leads to the answer to your question, or you already know and Spirit's like, I'm not going to answer that again, or you've already got the answer and you keep asking. So I got into it with I wouldn't say got into it, but a client was not happy with the reading I gave them simply because I didn't tell them what they wanted to hear. I asked a question, did not come out in the reading. Spirit was like, whatever. No, let's look at this. So I follow spirit. However, divine spirit gives me something, I'm going to follow it. So if you ask me a specific question and it does not come out exact and I tell you what I'm getting, it's out for a reason. So it is what it is. Daisy. Okay. Dedicated effort, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Open up, Four of Pentacles. So this is all about lower chakras for the most part. Then you have Six of Healing Begins. Bottom card is Eight of Helpless and Hopeless, which is the Eight of Swords. Top card is base chakra, yeah, your lower chakras. So I would say that you could use some sort of grounding right now, because I feel like you might need to work on, even though the heart chakra didn't come out, you do need to start like working on opening yourself up and being more welcoming to love, or make a conscious effort to be ready for what you're asking for, like right now, like preparing for it in the physical. Because this woman is like kind of coming out the curtain. She's kind of shy, maybe hiding, not fully ready. She's not fully open yet. She's not structured in her. And this is like feminine energy. It looks like a uterus or something. So it's like stepping into your divine, your divinity, your feminine energy, being prepared for what it is that you may have been working towards or trying to manifest for the most part. It's really dark in here, so I'm trying to get you guys to see the cards, and I have my ring light thing on, but it's so dark in here. But for the most part, with the Eight of Helpless and Hopeless, the Eight of Swords is like you're kind of losing hope and faith and love, and that's because you're not grounded. um yeah, you're not grounded right now. If there's a person that you are interested in or that you're dealing with, I feel like you also need to allow, it could just be future tense, like even if it's about a specific person, even with other like love potentials or future tense, you need to allow someone space to show you things, like be open to what they're doing. So if you're the type of person that doesn't appreciate what one does, even if you think it's small or what have you, like the fact that if he canceled something, like he canceled an outing with his boys or something for you to come see you, even if it was really late, like he couldn't cancel his whole day, but he canceled that for you, and you still have an attitude. It's like you have to be open to what people have to offer you, just as simple as them saying you're beautiful or opening the door for you or texting you in the morning. Like even if he, like say he forgot to text you or call you that night before, but he remembered and he, I love you, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, I'm genuinely mean it. It's like you have to be open. But also I feel the other message as well is to know that you have divine power to manifest whatever this picture, this perfect picture that you have in a relationship is, but you have to be open for it. Because it's like mentally you're not in the space. It's like you're thinking that it's impossible, or you're not seeing the bright side of things, and that could cause a mental imbalance, and that can also conflict with what's going on in the future or what's going on in the physical. Okay, so what are you currently manifesting? Let's see. Switch to the tarot real quick. Let's see. Most High God, what is Daisy currently manifesting? What's the biggest thing that she's currently manifesting? It's hard to shuffle with these nails. What is Daisy currently manifesting? Most High God, what is she currently manifesting? Okay. Five of Pentacles flew out. You really need to change your focus, boo. Change your focus. Alright, so the Seven of Pentacles flew out. The Alien, which is the Hermit card. What's up, everybody? Hola, Drita. And Ace of Wands. Okay. So I feel like you are shifting out of, it could be like a financial block or barrier right now. Other things in your material. It is dark. It's not dark because the time, it's just the lighting, and I'm using like a shitty device. So the lighting is bad, and like the lighting in here is fluorescent. It's really dark. But alien, which is the hermit. I feel like you had to go through maybe a lesson when it comes to finances, and I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel you're gonna be getting some sort of divine inspiration on how to handle financial situation. It could be a financial situation or something in like whatever material realm. Four of Swords, bottom card, top card is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's something you set an intention for. Something maybe you were visualizing within. Something maybe you prayed about. So this, whatever this impoverished energy is, um, make sure that that energy is not lingering. But I feel like it is either shifting or spirit saying you need to shift it. But it seems like it is shifting because you have the Seven of Pentacles. So something's like grown, something's evolved. You might have like a time issue with patience. So this might have been something you tried to manifest a long time ago or you prayed about a long time ago. But it's like spirit is preparing you for it. Like you're still being prepared to come out. Like you have to raise your vibration to match whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. It's something that you set an intention for. And I feel like the opportunity is presenting itself, or it will present itself with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that was Daisy. Okay, so Margdalene, and then I'm going to move on to the Cash App people. So Margdalene, 1140. Okay, all right. You want to know, did you get the job? Okay, disclaimer, I don't do predictions unless Spirit calls me to. But I will ask Spirit what's the most likely outcome, whether you are going to receive the job or not, based upon where the energies and frequencies are within that situation. Okay, so I'm seeing papers and I'm hearing the word calibration. So it's kind of like still in the works or in the process. I don't feel like a decision's been made, but let's see what the cards say. What is the likelihood of Margdalene getting this job that she had the interview for today? King of Swords. Okay, so whoever this person is that interviewed you, whether they are a male or a female, they're still thinking about it. That's what I'm getting. But let's see. Still like a process to it. Seven of Swords. Don't be fooled by some sort of illusion. If you're getting caught up in your thoughts or you're overthinking the process, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or oh, I should have did this, and don't get caught up in that. The Nine of Cups. There could be something that leads to something in your favor, because the Nine of Cups is the wish card, fulfillment and all of that. So more so this looks like advice for you. So don't get caught up in the illusions of your mind. Don't second guess yourself. Don't start looking at things too deep to where you start creating these illusions in your mind, because you could manifest that. But with the Nine of Cups, it's like, feel as though you got it. Know that you got it. But I do see that whatever the outcome is, it is of your highest good. It is positive, whatever the outcome shall be. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. I don't feel like there's a decision that's been made yet. So therefore it's still being manifested. So you want, because of that, you want to put your energy out there that you got it. Keep your mind positive. Alright. Next person is Shawanna. Alright, Shawanna's question was, you want to know, do you have a psychic gift? Everybody does. We all do. But I'm sure you want to know what that gift is. So let's see. Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Shawanna. And what is her spiritual gift? What is her biggest or her most powerful or strongest spiritual gift or psychic gift? What is her most powerful? Thank you. Alright. I might have to reshuffle because 3 of the same cards that I had for the previous person came out, but the Queen of Pentacles stands out to me. I don't know if Margdalene is still watching. If she is watching, you have the power to manifest what you want with that when it comes to that job interview. So like work your magic right now. Like put your best intentions out now because you still have a chance to. Okay. Shawanna, what is her most strongest psychic ability? Psychic. The Nine of Wands came out. Clarify. Seven of Wands. The Lovers. You're a healer. You have this healing power about you that's like very mama bearish, like very protected energy. I feel like this is you being protected in the spiritual sense and also being a protector of others. So the Nine of Wands can represent like a warrior that's been wounded, that's hurt, a soldier. Then you have the Seven of Wands, which is also about fighting and defensiveness. But the Lovers is like that loving energy. You have the ability to nurture and help and like communicate from a loving space if need be and stand up for others. I feel like you're like a guardian or protector of people that you love. How is that a psychic gift? I feel like if you pray for people, say for instance you pray for people's protection, spirit is going to get to work with it, because in the spirit realm you could be like this warrioress. You really can wreck some things, and I feel like when it comes to those that you love, you can shield them, you can protect them, you can heal those that need healing. um I just get like a healer vibe, like your psychic gift is healing, but it's like how you utilize it. The word protection comes out strongly, and fighting for um, you might also have like a psychic gift to attract love to you. Doesn't have to just be romantic love, but you have the ability to attract people that love you, that adore you. This can be your soul tribe. And the Lover's card is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. So I do feel like you have this, like, you can maybe finesse people. You have the gift to like flirt and just make people feel good, make people laugh, make people feel important. But all you gotta do is just be like, Spirit, I ask for protection, blah blah blah, and it is sealed. Like, or I ask for protection of my loved ones, and it is so. Like, it's, you have that ability, and I feel like you are protected. So I don't know if that helps you. That's what I'm getting at the Judgment card. So yeah, you have a gift of communication, and then the Death card. So you can change people's lives with maybe just like, you know, words of wisdom, or it just comes from nowhere. It comes from the heart. You have the ability to do that, to reach people through your words. All right. So that was what I was getting for you. So that's more like clairsentience and clairaudience, I would say. If I had to put a stamp on it, like label it. I don't like labels, but yeah. Okay. Next person is Caroline with an I, not a Y. So I have two different Carolines on here. One has, hers is spelled like Caroline, like line up, and the other one is like Lynn, Carolyn, Caroline and Carolyn. So doing Carolyn first. 19. And she has 3 questions. First question is, what will happen in the future between you and this other person? Okay, let's see. In the near future. Let's see. Most High God, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Caroline. The person that she's asking about specifically with the initial P. What is potentially going to come out of the situation in the future? Yeah, what will happen in the future? Potentially, Most High God, based upon where things are between them, the energies and the frequencies, and other factors. 3 cards. Okay. First card is Just Breathe, which is the 4 of Swords. Release, which is the Death card. challenging times, which is the Five of Wands. So in the near future, I feel like what Spirit's going to do, like your higher self is really going to be working with you. I feel like you're going to have an understanding that this person, there's things that they're going through. It's like spiritually, they have to go through this. And I also feel that your higher self is kind of going to force you into just letting go and just relaxing with this whole situation. Because I just noticed you got the number 4 twice. You got 4 here, number 13 in numerology, that's number 4. So with this, the feminine energy, this is you and your higher self conversing. And this is the other party's energy, I feel, with these 2 cards. Masculine energies here. So this person is going through a transformative period, obviously, and I feel like Spirit's gonna force you to kind of like just relax and let it be, um because I feel like whatever this person is going through, they need to come to some sort of, they could be going through an awakening process as we speak, or that's where they're headed. Like they're going through like an ego death. Like they have to let go of that ego, whatever it is that's holding them back. So this person, because they're going through all of this, anybody that's been through a dark night of the soul, hasn't had an ego death, or just like feels like your world is like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this happening to me? Why am I being triggered? What is all this? That is like, you don't want to be bothered. So this person could be like not in the space for anything as far as like moving forward with the relationship, or maybe even just, the best thing that I could say is send this person your love in the meantime. Like don't take anything personally. Don't try to, because they're working, like whether they're working on themselves in this relationship, it looks like they're working on a partnership. So as they work on themselves, what they're doing is they're working on themselves for whatever this partnership is being created. It looks sacred. This looks like some sort of spiritual painting or something. It's like Jesus and Mary Magdalene or something. So they could be, being prepared and worked on for a sacred connection. And you have to use your intuition the entire time, but I also feel like you guys can still communicate in the spiritual realm, but this person is not like, going to be in the best space, but it's for their highest good. And I feel like Spirit's going to be speaking to you in the meantime with all of this. Like, what is this about? What do you need to do? Like, all of that's going to come, if as long as you're open. Okay, what is he not telling you that he might be too scared to tell you? What is he not telling you, or is too scared to tell you? Let's see. Oh my God, what is this person's P? I don't know why I saw a pig in my mind's eye. The 6 of Swords flew out. Okay, this person may not be their authentic self with you for some reason, or the reason why they're not telling you whatever they want to tell you is because they're afraid of being their authentic self. The Judgment card, I feel that they may be guided to say something to you. 7 of Wands, but they're fighting against it. There's a lot that they're holding back on. That 7 of Pentacles. What's up, Jessica? Jessica, May, and Holland. What's up to Jessica's 8 of Pentacles? They feel like they're not where they want to be. Like they're not the person that they want to be. They know that they're not really revealing their whole selves and truths to you. And not even to the world, maybe. They're still like a baby when it comes to like where they want to be in life. They feel like they have so much room to still grow. And I feel like Spirit is wanting, like, trying to communicate to them and tell them that they either need to not hold back, or that they need to get to work. And I feel like Spirit's calling them right now to get their ish together, like spiritually, with the Judgment card. Like, it's time. It's time to work on the self. This person has self-esteem issues that they're working on. They just feel like if they could tell you anything, it would be like they don't feel like they're up to par, or they feel like they have a lot of cleaning up to do. These 2 cards came out. The 2 of Cups and the World card. So no matter what it looks like on the physical, on a spiritual sense, they do feel like you guys have a connection that's not of this world. Um it's not of this world. So it's divine. So whether that be divine as far as like, I don't like labels. So, I don't want people to jump to conclusions or anything like, oh, twin flame, soulmate, and all that. No, divine energy is like, it's divine, it's godly orchestrated for whatever reason. Like, it's in your life for a reason, whether that be the rest of your life as friends, family, business, what have you, a lesson, it doesn't matter. They know that you're something part of this connection is like, it's not of this world. They don't understand it on a spiritual level. They wouldn't say like, oh, that's my soulmate or something, but they might be like, something about it that's not of this world. This person is very different in my world. Like, they are something that stands out in my world. Like, they might feel like their life is very chaotic and your presence is something that stands out, if that makes sense. But that's because it's, energetically speaking. Okay. And you had another question. Okay, your other question was, okay, my ex-boyfriend from years ago, I've been really in touch with, expressed much for recently. What will happen between us, or what actions will he take towards me towards this new turn event? Okay, so let's see, like, what to expect from your ex due to their new return. I should really open the window, but I don't know where the little, oh, there it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me see, hold on. Where is this person? This person? They plan on doing, or what can she expect to come out of this connection with her ex? Okay, Love Abounds, which is the Ace of Wands. Darkest Fears, Nine of Swords. And Flow, which is the Wheel of Fortune. The Shine card is at the bottom. And Manifest. So you have the Magician and the Sun card at the bottom. Give me 1 second, you guys. I don't have pants on, so I don't want you all to see my booty. Okay. It's kind of like cloudy outside, so it's probably not going to be the best lighting still. But that's probably better. YouTube is not good with giving notifications, especially not when it comes to my channel. I don't know what that's about. But yours is 11:40. Magdalene. Yours started at 11:40. Okay, so Caroline, back to you. Alright. The lighting's only going to be here for so long because it's getting later in the day, and y'all know how that goes. I feel that there is potential for something positive to take place with this person if you're open to it and you put your best energy towards it and you're not dwelling on the past, because I do feel like both of you guys have some fears about like something happening again, like a cycle, because this is the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, traditional tarot. So some of you guys might have like, or not some of you guys, you and this person may have like this fear that something is going to repeat itself again, like a cycle is going to repeat, rather than just trusting your higher selves or letting your higher selves guide you and not be so fixated on what was and look at this as a new cycle. Because there is potential here. There may still be like some room for healing to happen and take place between you, but I feel Spirit wants you guys to just get out of these fears, these mental blockages, because that's really what they are, and there's some stuff from the past that still needs to be healed, and allow your true, like your emotions to guide you, meaning you have to be heart centered. You see how he's touching his heart. Be heart centered. Like follow with the heart. Like see things from your heart's eyes, not from your ego's eyes. And you have the shine card, which is like opening up your heart chakra and putting the positive energy out there. And I feel you guys can manifest something, and he may be trying to manifest something new with you, but you guys got to get out of your own way if you're open to it. You know, I don't see why not. From this point, I don't. Alright, so that was Caroline. Now Crystal was another one that I forgot about last week, or that she submitted late, so I didn't really forget about you. um what do you see happening in my life in the next 3 months as far as career? Okay, so career goals. Let's see. Next 3 months for Crystal Divine Spirit, based upon where her energy is with her career. What's up, Sheeda Boo? Got the Nine of Pentacles. That's good. That card came out. In the next 3 months, what do you see? You got the Judgment card. Hold on, let me show you. You got the Judgment card. It's kind of hard to see, I know. You got the Fool card, which is the Sacred Clown in this deck. But you got the Fool. You got the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So you got two majors. So I feel that Spirit is calling you, like when it comes to your career, you could be led to like step out of whatever you're currently in right now and do something completely different. Like take a bold approach. So they say Taurus, and because I don't know if it is yet or it is going into Uranus, but Taurus is going into Uranus, and they say like that's the rebellious energy. Like everybody's like saying fuck it to whatever, like fuck this, I'm doing this, I'm doing what I want to do, I'm leaving this job, I'm leaving this relationship, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. You could be in that energy, and I feel like tap into that, because it could lead you, it might be scary at first to approach something. So say it's like something you've always wanted to do, or it is about leaving a job behind. I have chills in my crown chakra. So it's something like Spirit's going to guide you to take a risk on something that maybe you've always wanted to do or try or be. And I feel like you're going to be successful because you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups with whatever it is. It's going to lead to some sort of fulfilling energy. Like, not only am I going to get paid, but it's going to be fulfilling for me. It's not going to just be like, I'm just doing it because it's the next ship, you know, for me to hop on. No, it's something that, it's like a cruise ship that I always wanted to go on. I'm not just going to get on anything. Like, I'm going to be having a good time. So it will bring financial fulfillment, but it's also going to make you feel good. Like, it's something you're going to enjoy doing. And don't allow your ego to talk you into like this deception, the Seven of Swords. Like, don't allow your ego to steal your joy. It could also be people as well. Like, protect whatever this is. You don't have to tell everybody what your plans are, because not everybody has your best interest. And even if, you know, it just happens to come out, just prepare that not everybody is going to be up in arms about your decisions, and that's fine. But just protect your goals and your dreams and your wishes. If it's something sacred and important to you, just be mindful of who you share your energy with. Don't allow your ego to deceive you into talking you out of something that could be good for you. But other than that, I see this as good energy. Like, sky's the limit. You are going to have to make a decision about leaving certain things behind. So whether it's a job, whether it's a limitation that you place on yourself, like doubt yourself. Um, yeah, but it's like a start of a new like energy, a new journey. Whether that be going back to school for something that you want to do in life and career, like whatever it is, follow whatever Spirit's guiding you to do. All right. I did not put the timestamp on there, of course. I kind of just jumped into it. So I'm going to say that was like 30 minutes. I might be off with your time, but my bad. Okay, so next person is Drita. All right, Drita, this is your reading. I think you had 2 questions. So your first question was, okay, so you're going to this event on Saturday and you want to know how will it go for you too. Okay. Okay, most high God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Drita in relation to the specific event that she's asking about, in relation to this person that she's asking about. How will it go for them more than likely, most high God? How do you see this going between the both of them? The High Priestess flipped over when I was shuffling. So I feel like you need to pay attention to your intuition. You have the Prince of Swords that flew out. Let's see, clarify. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So you're in charge of how this goes. Okay? So it's easy. Okay, how do I put this? Because I have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, you're manifesting something. I don't particularly like what I'm seeing you manifest. I don't feel like it's something that you want to happen. So change your focus now. Because the Hangman is at the bottom and the 5 of Wands is at the top. I don't know, like you're on here. So do you feel like you have competition? Are you worried about competing with someone or other people? Because I feel like it's that energy. And a queen and a goddess and an empress, she's not tripping off of, not, I don't want to say peasants, but like, you got to have that energy. And it's like, separate yourself from that. Like, you're not a crumb snatcher. You're not fetching for scraps, basically. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they have a lot of issues within themselves. Like, they're kind of like this rebellious, like kind of bad boy type, but it's only because it's things that have happened to them and they're kind of used to these like lower vibrational women or people or something. And a queen is not on that. Like, she's not on that vibration. She's not on that level. So either this is like you manifesting this energy, like you have to compete because the 5 of Wands that come out. The Hangman is like, you know, kind of judging yourself. There's no need to do that. The 2 of Swords, yeah. You have like 2 different energies that you're trying to manifest. It's just like finding balance. But as the Queen of Pentacles, not only is she powerful, but like you're manifesting something. Let me put it in the circle. Like, she's working, like, I don't know, some DNA, but she's working on something. She's manifesting in her garden. So sky's the limit to whatever you can manifest. Just be mindful of what you are manifesting. Don't be intimidated by other people. Like, you have to see yourself as like a queen bee, for real. I'm not even on like no ego cocky. It's like, just know who you are as an energetic being, like what you bring to the table. Like, my energy is not of you know, a peasant or not, I don't want to say it like that, that's mean, but like a groupie type of thing, or, you know, fetching for attention. Like, I'm not thirsty for attention because I'm me. I just, you know what I mean? Your other question, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is for your friend. Oh, thank you, Magdalene. Okay. Okay, so for your friend, I put her timestamp in there. So her question is, she wants to know, what is this person's feelings for her? What is this person's feelings for her? I'm going to use, yeah. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity. For Drita's friend, she wants to know, what is this specific person's feelings for her? What are their feelings? Okay, you got the Shine card, which is the Sun card, Coming Together, which is the Two of Cups, and Seek, which is the Hermit card. It's kind of hard to see the cards, but yeah. So, um, what I'm getting from this with the Sun card and the Seek card is that there's two nines in the Sun card, and there's like a completion. I feel like this person, their feelings for her is that they actively are trying to manifest something together, actually. Like, you both want the same thing, it seems like. This person is internalizing their feelings, and I feel like you're more expressive with what you're wanting. So you got the Eight of Moving On, which is the Eight of Cups. The top card is Manifest. Yeah, see, they're trying to create something. Both of you guys are, but they want to move away from something emotionally, like they want to let go of something in their past and move forward to something higher, something greater, something better. So it's like both of you guys want the same thing. Um, they may feel like you bring them a sense of peace as well. You have a very high vibrational energy that they might be um, very drawn to, maybe not interested in. Um, they're not really. I feel like they're raising their vibration. They're raising their vibration to match yours. And that's what they want. They want to be like equally like bringing something positive to the table. They want to be able to have a healthy dynamic. And I feel like they're trying to find that within themselves. They might be trying to figure out how to communicate this to you because there's two birds here. So it's like, how do I communicate what I'm feeling and what I'm desiring and what I'm trying to manifest with this person? Maybe they're trying to put into words within themselves what are they really wanting to manifest with you. But that's what I'm getting. All right, next person is Sheeda. Sheeda. 4215. Okay, so you have two questions. So your first question is, what is this Aquarian hiding from you? Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I might take a break, you guys, in between if I get like too overwhelmed with the energies, you know. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity for Sheeda, Most High God. With her Aquarian girlfriend, what is it that this person is hiding from her? If anything, please reveal for Sheeda's highest good what this other party may be hiding from her. If they are hiding something, Most High God, please reveal what that is. Seven of Swords and the Chariot card. Okay, so they may be keeping, yeah. Seven of Swords is like a deceptive, secretive energy. The Chariot card came out also with it. I'm going to pull one more. Please give me clarity as to, okay, the Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles popped out and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like something repetitious, something that they're doing. Um, Something that they may or may not be investing in, and they're not being completely forthcoming with like their intentions um and where to go. Oh, there was two for you? I'm confused. Hold on. I'll go back, Drita. Okay, I'll go back after she does. Um See, I gotta be mindful because I don't, it's like, I don't know, I don't read it. Okay, so with this, with the Queen of Cups, this could be Cancer energy because the Chariot is the sign of Cancer and the Queen of Cups is a water sign. So they might be deceptive as far as like their feelings and their intentions moving forward. Like they're not telling you everything of how they feel and if they want to move forward or how they're doing it. And I feel like it's something that they do already. Like either they're very either they're very fickle, like a fickle person, very unreliable. They don't really stick to the plan, or they don't really say what they mean, or they don't keep their promise. But it's kind of like something that they continue to give or not give, that's like you're used to it. And I feel they're very like in balance as far as their direction. They might come across as like they got everything together, they understand what they want, but they really don't. Um, if there's a possibility there's something to do with a Cancer. If neither, yeah, she's an Aquarius. So if you are not a Cancer, I would pay attention to that. Um, Let me see. I just want to clarify, if you don't mind. Is this another person? Yes, hi God. Other than Sheeda, is this another person? This Queen of Cups. Five of Swords came out. Four of Wands. The World card. The Nine of Cups. And the Prince, or the Knight of Wands. I feel possibly, yes, there could be another person. Um, I do feel like if this person is very defensive, when you ask them questions, pay attention to that. The Knight of Wands himself can be a little bit of a player type. The World card tells me that maybe this is somebody they met online or something. Or they could just be talking to multiple people online. Um, yeah. Just be mindful. Because that is a possibility. Um, okay, so before I go, let me see. Your next question is, what is the advice the universe is telling me to do about your love life? Okay. I'm going to use the Heal Yourself cards. Yeah, I know. I'll go back. Drita. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God. Is there any advice that you have for Sheeda in relation to her love life? Is there any advice or guidance that you have for Sheeda in relation to her love life, Most High God? Sexual arts, wilds, and temptation. Don't be tempted to, like, if this is, say, based off of something that I told you, or what you feel like, oh, this person is doing this, okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna cheat, or I'm gonna go mess around with somebody. If that urge is there, I feel like Spirit's saying to be very careful of that. You got the soulmate card at the bottom, and how teachable are you? So Spirit's preparing you for like a, so I don't want to call it soulmate, even though that card did pop up. I'm just gonna say like a divine partnership with someone. Spirit may be preparing you for that, and it's kind of like you're tempted. Um, like I feel like this is a double meaning. Like you're in the process, like you feel separate from this person, like you're yearning for this soul connection with this person. You see how like very ghostly energies, and then even in this card, he's ghostly. He's not like a fleshly being. So I feel like you yearn for this, you desire it, and you might be seeking it outside of yourself, especially with this current situation. I really feel like Spirit is telling you to fearlessly follow your guidance and follow your intuition. Also to work on healing your self-esteem, because you might be feeling stripped of your confidence right now. You might not be feeling like you're receiving the attention that you desire from your partner right now. So I feel like this is healing energy too. Root chakra, solar plexus, and sacral chakra, like the lower chakras, need to be healed and cleared. And I also feel like it's a mental fogginess too. You need to honor your truth. Pay attention to the truth. Don't be deceived by the ego. So if the ego's imbalanced, it's going to act out in an imbalanced manner. You're not going to make clear-cut decisions. Um, like your decisions might be based off of, you know, imbalance or insecurity, fear. So just ground. But that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. I hope that makes sense. Okay, back to Drita. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I messed up. So how should you approach this person is what you wanted to know. Okay. How should you approach this specific person? How should she? Two of Cups wanted to come out immediately. How should Drita approach? Ooh, shit. Okay. Got Judgment card flew out. The Three of Wands that flew out. The Ace of Swords. 6 cards came out total. So Ace of Swords. 4 of Cups. And King of Swords. Okay. So you definitely want to communicate from a, like, because there could already be like some sort of connection that's already formed. Like there's something already there that's, you know, that's um either created, that you guys created some rapport already, or there's a connection period. Like it's already a connection of like spirit or something, like a spiritual connection, energetic connection already. um so it's kind of like communicate authentically, because I feel like you guys, like, however you approach this person, they're going to mirror that back to you. So you got the Judgment card. You know, the Judgment card may be the spirits guiding you as well as this person being guided, but I feel like that's divine truth, like being completely, you know, open, being authentic, being clear with the Ace of Swords, clear with your communication. Um, being confident, much like the King of Swords, like you know what you're talking about, you know what you're saying. um I don't feel like you should go in, you know, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say this. Like let it flow naturally. Don't anticipate or have any specific expectations of like what can come out of it or what's to come, but just like I said, be present. Like don't have any expectations with the Four of Cups. Like um don't expect for um like don't expect disappointment, for one. Like don't go in with expectations, like specifically, other than I want something positive to happen or to come of this. And be present within yourself, like be completely present. And I feel like just flow. I should take my own advice. I've heard this for myself before, but you like be present in the energy. Be open. If spirit's talking to you, because you do have the Judgment card and the Ace of Swords, which is like divine spirit, divine truth coming through. Listen to divine guidance. Like if spirit's saying, say this or go here, do that. Wait, listen to everything. Listen to what spirit's telling you. But be authentic, because this person's going to mirror back your energy. So if you're bubbly and you're laughing and you're enjoying yourself and you're confident, they're going to mirror that same energy back to you. But if you're like kind of tense, kind of nervous, they're going to mirror that back to you possibly, or it's going to be like, you know, whatever you're putting out. That's what I'm getting. All right. Next person is Greyson. Okay. One question. What is the universe trying to tell you with these numbers, um, after you deciding to delete this person's number and whatnot? So, Most High God, what are you trying to deliver to Grayson based upon these number sequences after blocking this person or deleting this person's number and Snapchat from their phone? Why are they now constantly seeing these number sequences? Six of Cups flew out and the Prince of Swords flew out. So this could be like a past life connection. It could be a past life connection. I feel like this person, um, there's some wounds here. Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, like, all these cards are trying to come out. Five of Pentacles, Princess of Wands, and the Emperor. So you have the Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor that all wanted to come out. There's, like, a very young energy here. It's kind of like, still needing to be learned or, like, taught certain things. So I feel that there's a journey, like what Spirit is saying, like there's a journey here. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's this energy that like you're going through a lesson. That's really what I feel. The bottom card is Seven of Wands. Top card is the Empress. So the Emperor and the Empress. I feel like your higher selves are teaching you both a lesson. And I feel like it could be this energy of rejection and abandonment. It could also be an energy of reciprocation, whether it's unrequited or whether it's imbalanced reciprocation or what have you. Like, it's teaching you all of these valuable lessons, and I feel like you guys have like a past life where these things are coming up and need to be healed. So these numbers are kind of like speaking of a journey that you're currently on. And the Seven of Swords, and you're being helped. Seven of Swords, it's not clear. It's like there's still a lot of things that aren't being shown to you like up front. It's kind of like bits and pieces for a reason. It's like a puzzle piece. Some of the things that you're seeing, like it may be interpreted based upon your consciousness, or it could be like, say you look up what 111 means, but it doesn't make sense to the situation and what's going on. It's kind of like the number may have a different meaning for you. So I feel like there's a little bit of um, confusion or deception with some of this. But nonetheless, these numbers are like codes. Because if you look at this card, you can barely see it, but it's like all these numbers and letters are like broken down. So I feel like it's like a code that you are breaking. But like I said, with the Six of Cups, I feel like this is a past life connection. There's things that need to be healed. And the major thing, it can also be like deception and lies, and needing to trust your discernment and your own intuition is also what's being taught to you. And that's why you had to disconnect, but you're on a journey. So I can't say that this is the end of whatever that situation is between you. You guys might still need to interact or whatever comes out of it, but it's almost like it's a part of a process. I hope I'm making sense. I really do, because that's what I'm picking up. Okay. We have a long list. Cynthia. 5821. Okay, Cynthia, you have one question. Okay, I don't do good with this. I am not here to tell people whether or not they have a twin flame or soulmate. For one, everybody has their own interpretation of that. But what I'm going to ask Spirit, based upon your perception of what a twin flame, soulmate, or what have you is, whatever your understanding or belief of that is this person that Most High God? So Greyson, not Greyson, sorry, gotta tap out of Grayson's energy. Cynthia's energy. This specific person that she has in mind and that she's asking about, from her understanding and interpretation or belief of what soulmate and twin flames are, is this person that for her? Is this person that for her? Please remove the ego, Most High God, and solely tap into the divine truth of the situation, Most High God. Please give me a clear message. Thank you. Okay, so I have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel that there is a connection the Ten of Wands. I'm going to pull 3 more. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's some sort of spiritual connection. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom card is Nine of Wands. Justice. You guys have a karmic connection. When I say karmic, I don't want people, because everybody has this belief that karmic is like this negative energy, and it's really not. That just means you guys have possibly some sort of spiritual contract or lessons or experiences that you guys are supposed to share in this space and time. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card especially, you guys are being divinely guided in this situation. I do feel like there's like a recognition, or like a home like feeling, or just familiarity that you guys feel with each other, and that comes from that past life. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that yes, there's work to be done. There are blockages and obstacles that are here because you're meant to work through those. Six of Swords. There's falsity, there's masks that need to come down in order for things to be clear and to move forward. Like, you guys are being stripped of your ego. You're being stripped of any false masks, any beliefs, systems, and anything like that. Like, you guys are being made to break that down. Ten of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like that's a recognition. The Ten of Wands, this is like overcoming these blockages and obstacles that may be put here by spirit to overcome and to heal from this past life. You guys might have been family in a past life. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, there's like work. You know, you guys are here to work together on something. You guys are meant to heal. So it's kind of ironic that it's like a work thing, because you got 2 Pentacles cards. So it's like a work environment, but I feel like this is the work. You know, working past the wounds with the Nine of Wands. And the Justice card, like I said, this is about karmic balance. And you have to be able to balance the higher mind and the heart. Like, it's not about the ego. It's not going to make sense completely. That's with any connection, whether you want to call them soulmate connections, twin flame connections, past life connections. Like, spiritual connections are not always going to, hardly do they ever make sense on a physical, materialistic level, because it's like you gotta have that balance with the spiritual aspect as well to work through it. And you can't be trying to figure it out on your own. You really do need divine assistance to help you to make sense of it. Okay, so I don't know if that answers your question. I don't feel guided to be like yes or no. I feel like I'm just going to leave that up to you to discern what you pick up and what makes sense to you. Okay, so next person is Carolyn. Caroline, I don't know. With the Y. Caroline or Carolyn with the Y. Okay. She has one question. Thank you. I hope all is well with you as well. Let's see. Will you be in a relationship with a singer? Because you like creative people. So do I. So will I be in a relationship with a singer in my future? Blessings to you too. Thank you. Thank you. It's getting dark in here. I hate the lighting. I don't know what to do about that, because it is what it is. I'm going to try to work through it because it's getting dark. Okay. I don't think this is gonna help. Trying to step into the light, Carolyn. I'm goofy. Okay. Most High God, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Carolyn. She wants to know if she's going to be in a romantic relationship with a singer, a creative singer, singer, in her future. So God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Oop. Yeah, a lot of cards that flew out. You have the Four of Pentacles that wanted to come out. You got the Knight of Cups, which is a good card. We got Mr. King of Pentacles, which is a creative person, I feel. Um, let's see. Two of Wands. The Chariot. I feel like it's very possible. The Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So it might be some time before you meet, but it's not to, be discouraged. I feel that this person, that might be what they do for a living, or they could be very successful at what they do. Because the Two of Wands is like, worldly energy. It's like a person that may travel. They do make money from what they do with the King of Pentacles, and they may make a lot of money out of what they do. They definitely travel with the Chariot card, and they are successful. So it might be some time before this actually manifests, but I do see like a wish fulfillment in having a creative partner. The Ten of Swords, you are going to have to remove some sort of mental blockages, and it could be one of those blockages are patience and timing, like your patience with this person. Um, because whoever is meant for you, or whoever like you're trying to attract or manifest, like a partnership, the divine, or whatever type of connection you're wanting to attract, there may still need to be some cleansing with the Four of Pentacles. Like, you don't want to attract someone who's selfish. I don't know why that's coming out. Like, you don't want a selfish lover. Um, Also, I feel like Spirit's removing something that's blocking. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that it's impossible. I mean, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's someone who sings at the bar locally, like, just remove any blockages. Like, yeah, I don't know. Remove the blocks. All right. Adriana. I'm starving, y'all. You're welcome, Carolyn. I hope I'm saying it right, because I have two different Carolines. I don't know if it's Carolyn or Caroline. Um, like the pronunciation. Okay, so Adriana, how will having a kid affect your relationship with your parents? Okay. Okay, Most High God, ask for His guidance, truth, and clarity for Adriana. What will having a child, or how will having a child affect her relationship with her parents, her mother, and her stepfather? What's up, Nubia? Thank you. I think that's new. All these cards came out. But the one card that flipped up face forward was the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to welcome. It's going to be welcoming, but I'm just going to clarify. The Nine of Wands wanted to come out. The Two of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm being guided to tell you that you're protected. So you might be expecting the worst, but I'm not getting that. If this is the father of your child, they have your back. Like, I don't know why I'm picking that up. So, something about your partner, because see, the King of Wands is like these little embryos in here. So, this could be him protecting you, and then you got the Nine of Wands. So, I feel like this is him, like, making sure, like, you're good. But I feel that it's going to be welcomed. It's like a celebration with the Two Wands. I'm kind of seeing this as like the Olympics or something. Like, this is a celebration, the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm not seeing that um, is anything to worry about if that's what, you have in your heart. The King of Pentacles came out. I feel like all is well. This could be your stepfather. He's welcome with love. He's welcoming this with love. He might be more accepting of it than your mother, or Six of Swords. There's a baby. Look. Oh, the baby. It's in the circle. You see the little embryo? Don't worry. I feel like they're going to go, like, things are going to move forward smoothly. Um, I don't know. I'm not getting anything, really. The Ten of Pentacles came out, and I feel like this is a welcoming energy. It's like a lot of love and abundance surrounding the situation. I know that sounds corny, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah. I love babies. Babies are always welcome in my book. Like, bring on some more babies. We need some more babies in my family. Okay. So, Dara. Okay. Thank you, Dara. Love you too. Let's get into your reading. So you asked, am I doing what should be done to follow my path in love, life, family? Your love, family, and career. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull these cards because I feel guided. The Sacred Power reading cards. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity, Most High God. I ask for highest guidance for Dara. If she's on the right, you know, is she doing what she should be doing to follow her path when it comes to her love life? Angelic assistance. Her family exploration wanted to come out. Personal power. Anything else? I'm going to stop here. If I need to pull, I'll pull more. So, angelic assistance came out first. As long as you have a balance between utilizing your own personal power and your own, divinity, but also allowing your divine, your spiritual team to help you with your journey, then I feel like you're definitely on the right track. You have reflection at the bottom. Top card is manifestation. So all Spirit is telling you to do, I really feel like this is just advice. I feel like you're on the right track with the compass right here. You see the compass in the circle? So balance, you being in your power, but also being humble and faithful enough to follow divine guidance too. And allow your divine helpers to help you, your spiritual team to help you and guide you. I feel like Spirit wants you to go within as far as like what you wish to manifest with each aspect of your life, those aspects that you asked about. Let's see, anything else? There's a lot of colors here. Yeah, reflection came out again. Now sacred wisdom is at the bottom, and manifestation still is at the top. So you have the ability and the power to manifest the life that you desire, the type of connections and partnerships that you want, the career that you want. It's all about remaining balanced, but also working with Spirit. Like, don't ever let go of Spirit's hand. Like, let them guide you. But know that you're not a baby. They're helping you, they're with you, but at some point they do let go of your hand so that you can walk in your power, but they're still there with you. They're still backing you. I feel like I would say like you are on the right track unless you're not applying these things, but that's what I'm being guided to tell you. So I hope that resonates. My love. All right. Let's get into this reading. I always pronounce your name right or wrong. Maybe I do pronounce it right. Never mind. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna butcher this, but Ilona, Matt. You'll know your name when you go down the list, but if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. Okay. Okay. Being in a serious relationship. Let's see. Most High God, what do you see in the near future when it comes to being in a serious relationship again? Do you see that in her future, Most High God, based upon where her energies are? Three of Cups. I'm seeing that as a yes. Let's see. I'm also seeing it as dating opportunities too. The alien card. The only reason why you have not found a serious relationship yet is because you've been healing. Nine of Swords. You're being elevated for something higher. And it's probably because if you ask Spirit for something better and greater than what you've been in or experienced in the past and love, Spirit's trying to match that for you. I'm going to pull two more. Six of Wands. This is a yes card. Even though it's not a major, I'm just feeling like this is a yes, period. Ten of Swords. Okay. So you still got to work on that mental. These are mental blockages. Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. Fear-based thoughts, self-defeating, you know. And then you got the Lover's card at the bottom. Top card, the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So yeah, you got some clearing to do still. Some cords to cut. Maybe this is past exes. You're still attached to somebody. See these two being, like, these two people are attached. There's like a sturdy, like, attachment. See how it's like strong, like it still needs to be released. I feel like Spirit wants you to clear your mental blockages. And once you do, like, this could be, you know, you praying for help, seeking energetic maybe you have a hard time asking Spirit for what you want or what you need and how to help you, because my throat started getting clogged up. Yeah, you might have a hard time with that. And then the Six of Wands, I feel that you got to be at a place that you believe and that you're confident that you have won over, like, all the blockages and the obstacles. Like, you can overcome this. It's just believing. And Spirit has you in this dark tunnel for a reason, this space of, like, you know, seclusion and isolation, because you're working on you, you're elevating your energy, you're becoming a higher being. But I do see potential in the future, but it's like, live your life at the same time. This also is about getting out and mingling with other people. You need to raise your vibration. I feel like your solar plexus, this energy comes out a lot. But it's like when you're in this high vibration, you radiate this golden energy, this yellow energy that others will see. But right now, you're kind of like in this brassy color, and it's because you're still healing, you're still cleansing. That's the only reason why you have not connected with your divine counterpart yet. But that does not mean that it's not happening. Spirit's preparing you for it. So I do see that for you. In short, I do see that for you. All right. Can you advise me on your love life? Is there something specific that you can see? Anything I haven't touched on? I'm just like... Okay, I'm going to pull from the Heal Yourself Oracle cards, and then I'm going to see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say about your love life that I might have not touched on. That's how I got to ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. If there's anything else that you see with her love life, anything that she needs to know. Self-sabotage. Yes, my dear. You need to let go of this energy. And that's that foggy, that mental energy that's like creating this dark, cloudy, foggy energy. Take off your mask and home. So take off your mask pretty much is saying that I feel you also need to come out of your comfort zone. You created like this identity that's comfortable to you, and you know, these ideas of, you know, what you think is normal for you, like, but it's self-sabotatory. It's not true. It's not what's real for you. It's like you got these dark energies. I don't want to say, like, I'm not getting like they're evil, but it's like it's created out of your lower self too. And this could be like people that were meant to break you down or tried to break you down, people that sucked you dry, you know, people that you loved and cared for. And you might have created this pretentious face and mask so that you could feel comfortable with what is. But what is not what's of your highest good. In short, if that makes any bit of sense. Let me see the bottom cards. Rejection. Yeah, you got to heal that energy of rejection, abandonment, being misunderstood. And because when it comes to the one that you love, Spirit's going to put you in a place where you have to come out of your comfort zone. Like, you're not going to be able to just sit in the background anymore. Spirit's doing that for a lot of people. You got a lot of shit to let go of. So Spirit's working on you. You got to let go of these ghosts of the past. Because look how gloomy. I know this energy all too well. And I feel that this is Spirit trying to break you free of that, because it's like you're meant to be this like butterfly, like you're meant to shine and you're meant to be seen. And it's like, don't withhold yourself because of things in your past. Like, don't let people clip your wings. Don't let them put you in a box either. Okay. All right, next person is Natalie. Okay, Natalie. Okay, so your question. Hmm. Okay, I don't know if you want me to say this out loud, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, Sheeda, I'm trying to hold in there. I might take a break in a little bit because I want to like do half of the list and then um okay, so Most High God, what is the reason as to why Natalie's partner isn't okay. This is really weird. Okay. I have the Princess of Pentacles. Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. She's pregnant, by the way. Um, Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. I'm getting like baby vibes. Two of Cups. So yeah, I see that this person is physically interested in you. They do love you. They got the Moon card and the World card. I want to say like they're, but why? Let me see. Thank you. It's pregnancy. It's Empress energy. You got a pregnant person on here. Then you got the Empress, which is usually pregnant. You got the Nine of Pentacles, which makes me think of like a full term 9 month pregnancy. Obviously, the Ten of Cups, which has a family on it. I feel like this person is avoiding like pregnancy. Like they might fear this happening. I don't know. Um, let's see. Is it a fear or is it a desire? Like they don't just want to have sex. Is it a desire to have a family or not? What is the truth? In like this weird way, it's like they may want to have a family with you at some point, or they want something stable, but there's also this fear of that too at the same time. So they're like double-minded about it. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I'm not getting because they're turned off by you or anything like that. This seems like a fear, but at the same time it's kind of weird because it's also a desire. Maybe just not right now. Okay, the Emperor card. Yeah, yeah, I don't feel like it has nothing to do with them not being interested in you with the two counterparts that came out. I feel like this is a fear of getting you knocked up, but at the same time, it's like they want it. It's weird. It's weird. It's so dark in here. Do you have another light in here or something? It's really dark in here. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the lighting. Okay. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting. It's strange. I don't know. That's exactly what I'm getting. Like, that's too, like, it's coming out too strongly for it not to be about that. It's weird. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. Alright. Let's do Anonymous from India. Like, tell him, like, we're gonna be safe. If you don't want a baby right now, just tell him you don't want a baby. Like, I don't want a baby. Like, not right now. Like, we're good. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good as well where you are. So, you want to know, based on the current energies, you would like to know what this person's feelings are, what he's currently thinking about you since his birthday is coming. Um, okay. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity, Most High God. I ask for nothing but love and light and truth and clarity for Anonymous from India in relation to this specific person. What is this person currently thinking and feeling about her due to their certain circumstance? Queen of Cups flew out. The Nine of Cups and the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups and Prince of Swords, Ten of Swords. Let's see. Someone is hurt, whether he's hurt by something or he's kind of bothered by something. It might not have anything to do with you. I feel like this person is got a lot of work and healing that they need to do on themselves. Whether they're actually doing that or not, I just feel like they're like a hurt person, a hurt being, or a very troubled person, maybe quick to anger, or just kind of sad. They might do a good job at keeping it concealed, though. Yeah, they're like very wounded, like very hurt. But when it comes to you, I feel they're still very much open to you. They kind of see you as someone who's not, um, I'm hearing bothered, I'm hearing taken. I don't know why those words are coming out, but they kind of feel like you're not easily, like, how do I say it? You're not easily affected by them. Like, they kind of feel like you don't care, like, or you don't care as much as you actually do. They kind of see you as someone who's like emotionally more stable than them, because you have a knight and you have a queen. Okay, one person is like emotionally, confident, available, stable, grounded, appears to be happy, versus these two swords. It's like this mental energy. Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, like, it's very opposite. It's very opposite of the other. So they're kind of like in this funk, and they appear to, like, their perception of you and how they feel about you is that you're happy and you're doing good. They may feel like you need to be in this space rather than dealing with them, because they might not feel like they're in the best space either. Anyway, the Two of Wands is at the bottom. The top card is the Devil. Yeah, so this person is like not in a good space at all. Two of Wands. They're putting on a facade. They're acting. I don't know why my throat is clogged up. They're acting. They're not being honest and truthful with themselves. I don't know why these, like, that's what's coming out the strongest. They're not being honest or truthful with themselves. So that's really what's coming up. I hope that made any bit of sense. Um, yeah, my throat just got clogged up like real quick. Okay, how many more people? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So I have 13 more people to go. I need to take a break real quick. It sucks that the lighting sucks. It sucks. The lighting sucks. I wonder if there's something I can do about it. Like, I don't know if it's like another lamp. Hold on real quick, you guys. I'll be right back. No, no luck with finding a better light. I would move us, but that would take too long, so I'm not gonna do all that. Anyway, what's up, everybody? You're welcome, Natalie. So let me see who else I have left. I have Abby, Alexis, Kylah, I don't know, Bonnie, Brittany, Christine, Anna, Zipporah, Vanessa, KV, Sanea, I don't know, I apologize, I'm not saying it right, Samantha, and Janaya. Then we're done. We're done. We're be done after that. And then I can go eat, y'all. You know how I feel. I haven't ate all day today. I had a donut. That's all I had today was a donut. That's it. A funky donut. Oh no, that's not any better. Kinda. Ooh, it looks pretty, isn't it? It's all pretty. Look, it's all pretty. I don't know. Yeah, so how everybody's weekend going? I think I'm losing some people. But that's okay. So, I'm going to just get back into it, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. Let's just do it. Finish the list, y'all. Miso ramen, that sounds good. I like miso soup. Pho or whatever. Pho, I don't know. It's good. Alright, so let's go back into it. Abby. Miss Abby. Okay. Abby, you have 2 questions. First question is, what method does Spirit try to deliver me messages? Okay, what method does Spirit try to deliver messages to? Yeah, of course.
She's at the Chinese food, Mexican. Huh?
Mexican?
What? Burrito?
Where's she
Okay,
going?
but she's not going, huh?
Where's she going?
She's across the street, so she's not going different places. There's a Mexican, that one place across the street, so what do you want? She's not
I'll
going,
text you.
huh?
I'll text you.
No, she's there now. Who you talking to?
I'm on a live.
Okay, but what do you want? Because she's not going to sit there and wait. I guess she's going to go walking then.
Do you
What
have
do you
carne
want?
asada fries, I guess?
Huh?
Do you have carne asada fries, I guess?
Because you act like
I was gonna go myself, so that's fine. Oh my god. He doesn't care. My dad is rude. It doesn't matter. Whatever. He's rude as hell. They don't care. You be like, I'm doing something and they still are rude. Okay, so what message or what way does Spirit deliver messages to Abby? Most High God, what way? Temperance, Prince of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that is something completely different. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. Abby, what way do you deliver messages, Most High God? What way do you deliver messages to Abby? Two of Swords. 136. 31. Okay. Two of Swords. The Fool card. And the Starman, which is the Magician. So I feel like Spirit manifests themselves in like multiple ways. Like it's infinite. But the best way that they deliver messages to you is through like sound or like words or something. Because if you look at her head, it looks like she's listening. I don't know. To me, these look like headphones. This gold ring around her head looks like headphones. Um, and they kind of look like ears because her face is split, so it's kind of like ears. I feel like you could be clairaudient, and that's one of the best ways that they try to reach you, or that they attempt, I would say, like they reach you in that way. But they contact you in multiple ways. It's not just one way of contacting you and delivering messages to you. I get that cautionary messages, something about specifically cautionary, like be careful or just like be aware of certain things, come through multiple avenues, not just one specific way. But when it comes to other things like vast messages, this seems like through your ear or through um, voices, songs, ringing in your ear, maybe a tingly sensation in your ear of some sort, or things that people tell you, or you might hear a voice in your head. Like, I know that sounds crazy. Like, it freaks people out. Like, I hate it too because I'm clairaudient. Well, I have most of all the clairs anyway, but um, clairaudience is one of the strong ones for me, and I feel like I'm tripping sometimes. So I know that it's kind of scary, but yeah. But the Magician card, like I said, I feel like Spirit manifests themselves infinitely. It's not just one way that they contact you. All right. Let's see your second question. Was Spirit trying to deliver you a message when you heard the specific song playing on your coworker's phone? Let's see, Divine Spirit. Were you trying to deliver a message to Abby via this specific song that was playing on her coworker's phone? Please give me clarity about this if it's a yes. Justice card. It's kind of hard to see. I know. My lighting, I can't fix it. I'm in a bad, like, room and my ring light's not helping. The Tower card, the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And pull two more. The Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and another card flew out. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like 50-50 yes and no. I feel like maybe something specific that stood out to you was meant to be taken. Maybe not the whole song, but like something specific about the song was meant to be like something, like it was a jewel or something valuable in that message. It's something that spirit wants you to kind of sit with, or it's telling you could be like an energy of patience or waiting. Essentially, you might have like subconsciously asked for a sign or something, and I feel like like you feel it. It was meant to be heard with the Tower card. It was meant to like get you. It was meant to shake something up within you. So I feel like it's kind of 50-50. It was like something in the song, like maybe not the full song in itself, but it was like what was said maybe was meant to capture your attention. Okay. All right. Alexis. All right, Alexis, you got 3 questions, and let's see what those are pertaining to. First question is, what can you do to improve your chances of winning this specific thing? Okay, Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Alexis. Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands came out. What can she do to improve her chances of winning? Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Tower card, I don't know why I feel like you have it. It's like it's already yours or something. Um, you don't have to try too hard to make anything happen or do anything other than what you're already doing, I want to say. But let me pull two more. The Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. All right. The biggest thing that I would say to work on is like you really need to just ground yourself in your confidence, really. Continue to nurture your confidence, like speak to yourself like in a uplifting manner. Speak to your solar plexus, like positive affirmations. Um Sheeda, yours was at 42 minutes and 15 seconds. My bad, Alexis. So yeah, I feel like this is you working on your, like, building your confidence. I don't feel like there's anything necessarily that you need to do, like, outside of yourself, like, to, project anything, like, I need to be more this, unless it has something to do with your confidence. But you don't have to, like, put yourself out there, like, like, if that makes sense, overtly. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean. Yeah, but I kind of feel like it's yours, or it's like it's definitely not hard to obtain. It's like not much that you need to do. So you want to know if you win. I don't know what to do. I need spirit's guidance on this one. I have to have a talent. Okay, a talent. Let's see. What's I got? I could be wrong, but I'm seeing singing, but Death card came out. You're gonna have to kill that ego, girl. Don't kill that little fear. The Six of Wands. I just feel like you got so much potential or talent that you're just not sharing. Your heart knows what your talent is. Like, it's something that you love to do. It's something maybe that's sacred to you, or something that you kind of do in secret, like something maybe that you have. Um, Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. This is like creative writing. Like, I'm getting creative writing. Maybe it's a poem, maybe it's a song. Could even be a joke or something. I don't know. I don't know if they let you do that, like jokes and stuff, but something with creative writing. And I feel like it's something very sacred to you. It could have been something like a poetry, like a poet, um, a poem that you wrote like a long time ago, and it's very important to you. Keep it safe. You know, it's something that I feel like you wrote, but you know what it is. It's something that's dear to you. You know exactly what the High Priestess. You see how she's in all of this green. It's something in your heart that you know, like it's yours. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's see. Okay, what kind of relationship does this person desire to have with you, Alexis? Let's see. Once I got asked the highest guidance for the clarity in relation to this specific person in question that Alexis is asking about, what kind of relationship does he want to have with Alexis? What kind of relationship? The Empress. He wants to have a very loving, nurturing, abundant, stable relationship with you. Let's see. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Um, one more. Queen of Swords. Okay. Nine of Swords and the Justice card. So Nine of Swords at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. And the Justice card at the top. Okay. I feel like you want your love and your nurturing energy. I feel that this person kind of wants to be like nurtured and babied in a way. They may want you to be honest and straightforward with them and tell them, you know, what they can improve and do better on. Or maybe they just respect your opinion. They value your opinion. They feel like you're someone that can help them, like, grow, move to the next level in life in some way. Like, they have a lot of things that they know they need to remove out of their lives. They have these, like, there's masks in two of these cards. It's like all these different faces. See? And then he's also has like on this mask. Looks like Nacho Libre, something like that. It looks like a ski mask or something. And then this mask right here. He wants to face, you know, the illusions and anything that's inauthentic, and he like wants this connection where you're honest and blunt and truthful with him, like tell him like it is, because I feel like he really does want to change his life. Like, something is tormenting him mentally, so I feel like he wants to change that. Yeah, but I do feel like really he just wants your love and attention and your nurturing. That's the biggest thing that's coming out right now. So I hope that makes sense. Next person. Okay, I'm gonna have a hard time saying this one because I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Kayla or Kylah. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You have a question. Your question is, what's in store for your love life in 2019? Okay, I'm gonna use the lovers, or not the lovers cards. I always call these that. The psychic tarot for the heart cards. My lighting sucks. I know. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth, and clarity for Kylah. You know what I mean, Spirit. What is in store for her love life in 2019? What are the major energies that you see surrounding her love life for this year, Divine Spirit, that we're currently in? What do you see? Take the lead, which is the Three of Wands in traditional tarot. Trust, which is the Fool card. Detach, which is the Justice card. It's a weird Justice card. And Control, which is the Strength card. You got 3 majors. So you got some things here that I feel like are important for you to focus on right now. I feel like Spirit wants you to take the leadership position in your love life. Like, they want you to be the one to, like, you're in charge of your love life, really. Like, of course, you have divine assistance and help or whatever, but it's, like, really up to you. And I feel like you do need to work on, you know, maybe you have some trust issues, lack of faith or belief in yourself and your abilities to have what you want or to go after things that are in front of you. You might have this fear of, you know, being assertive and taking back, you know, power and control. Really not waiting for something or someone to come into your life. It's kind of like going after the things that you want, but not in a controlling, manipulative manner. But I feel that if there are any control issues, whether the control issue is like trying to force things to happen or trying to force things not to happen by self-sabotaging and, like, you know, not believing in yourself, things like that, then that needs to be healed. The Detached card with the Justice card is like, it's time for you to get out of this old karmic cycle that you've been in. Like, you're free to go, but it's like you have to know that you're free to go, because I feel like peace will only come once you get out of this tunnel. Until you get out of this tunnel of this darkness, this sadness, you know, seclusion, you know, isolating yourself or still being attached to what was in the past, and also growing cold, emotionally cold, um, you'll be at peace once you remove yourself out of this energy. So I would focus on these key things first, and then what's going to happen is going to lead you to have confidence to take charge of your love life and go after what you want. That could be as simple as like seeing somebody that you're that you like at the bar and be like, I'm usually shy and I don't like to say hi to people or whatever, but I'm gonna just say what's up to this person. I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna introduce myself to this person. Whatever. It's like you're in charge now, basically, and it's time to be in complete trust and trust spirit. So you have all these orbs of light. Not only is this your aura, like shining, this yellow energy, this rainbowish energy, but these are your spirit guides encouraging you and supporting you. You have that. So until you get out of this energy, that aura, that light that can come from you, is like it's not gonna happen until you work on healing yourself and you do take back control. You know, you allow your higher self, God, your angels, your spirit to guide you. And you're listening, you're trusting, you're following. You might be stubborn like me, where it's kind of hard for you to take direction. But that's what I'm getting. Alright, Bonnie. 21. My eyes are like, really? Like, I can't see. I think that says 53. Alright, Bonnie, you have one question. Okay. So you want to know if this person was serious in what they were saying. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to use these ones. I use a tarot. Alright. Alright. Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Bonnie. Was this person serious about what they were... Okay. The Eight of Swords flew out immediately. Were they serious about not wanting to see anymore? The Justice of Fire. Were they serious? Most High God. The Chariot card flew out. I'm gonna pull 3 more. 3 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Justice card. Okay, so I got the Justice card and Chariot. Um, I feel like this person does believe that this decision is just, like this is the right move for them. However, I do feel that there's circumstances around this that's causing them to not be so sure and certain. Like, I don't feel like they made this decision from their higher, like a higher place. This came from some imbalance with the Three of Pentacles. It could have been influenced by other people, like advice from someone else. Um, Honestly, I feel with this card, because they might feel like they're not attracted. Not saying like you're not attractive or anything, but you know how when you're just not in a good space within yourself, like you're really not wanting to focus on anything or anybody else. Like you kind of just, you're not focused on love. You're not all up in the lovey-dovey feels, so you're not really like having those intense attractions and focus anymore. It's kind of like that. So they might be feeling like, you're a valuable person in my life, but right now it's just not what I want. And then the Three of Swords is at the bottom. So I do feel like they are in a bad space. Four of Swords, they're trying to, get right within themselves. So I feel like they were serious, yes, but the way that they handled it and the reasoning behind it, it was not based off of, I don't want to say like it was a bad decision, but it's kind of like, in some way, I don't feel like this is exactly what they want with the Eight of Cups. Like, they're going through something. And I feel like that influenced most of their decision, really. Because I feel like it's a heart over mind thing. And based off of these cards, most of it is based off of the mind. Everything, like the practical things, what's logical, what makes sense, and this is what I should do. Okay? I feel, though, that for you, you can either involve your ego in this, be angry, upset, act out of character, or you can remain confident within yourself, whatever you feel guided to do at this time with this situation. It's up to you. But yeah, this person is not in a good space right now. But nothing is out of divine order, so whatever this is, like, just trust whatever is supposed to be right now. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, Brittany. Brittany, let's see what you got going on. You got one question. Your question is, what are your guardians, the universe, and God telling me to do next? You're welcome, Bonnie. I wish you luck with that situation. I know this stuff is not easy. Love can be so crappy sometimes. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God. I ask for nothing but love, truth, and clarity for Brittany as to what it is that the Most High God, you, the angels, and ancestors, you did. Your reading was 1:13:50, so 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 50 seconds. What is it that Divine Spirit, her angels, and ancestors want her to do next? 3 cards or 4? 4. Okay. So you got retreat, animal kingdom, affirmations, and unconditional love. So right now, this looks like me time. Like the cards is screaming me time. And I feel like Spirit wants you to not retreat in a necessarily in a way like you're closed off from everybody in the world, but you do need some time to go within. You do need time to take care of yourself and nurture yourself. Take that time out for you. Affirmations are going to help you. If you have any blockages when it comes to love, when it comes to believing in yourself, how you see yourself, how you love yourself, affirm that. And it could be the heart chakra. And I know I say heart chakra a lot, but it's true. The heart chakra is like a big focus right now. We need the heart chakra to be open. We need the heart chakra to be in health. I might do a reading on heart chakra energies, but I'm getting that you gotta nurture yourself like this baby. You gotta treat yourself like a baby. Like you're too precious to say negative things to. You're too precious to beat yourself up. You're too precious to allow people to. I'm hearing the word discredit you. I don't know why, but I'm hearing discredit you. You're too precious to allow people to treat you and discard you, or for you to allow people to, do things to you that are not um, of your highest good. The animal kingdom, pay attention to animals around you, whether they're physically around you, like, or they're pictures, toys, something you see on TV. If you see an animal that stands out to you, look what that animal means, like the spiritual meaning, and whatever resonates with you, take it, because animals, they play a very essential role as far as us. Like, they are our guardians. They do have angelic, energies as well. They are intelligent beings. They are a part of divine creation. So just like a person in your life can be a messenger, so can an animal be a messenger. So pay attention to that. But state your affirmations. Love and nurture yourself. Take time to ground, protect your energy. Pay attention to animal messages. um, but that's really all I'm getting. This is like me time energy. Like, take care of you in the way that you feel guided to. I'm not getting any like physical, like, spirits, like an assignment necessarily, other than this. Like, take care of you. Okay. Christine. All right, Christine, this is your reading. You have one question. So you wanted to know if you should stick with the writing class that you're registered for, or is it too much for you to handle along with other responsibilities? Let's see. Okay. Most High God, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Christine. This current class that she is registered for, her writing class, should she stick with it, or is it too much for her to handle? The Two of Cups flew out. Um, Two of Pentacles flew out. The Five of Cups flew out. So I feel like you are very undecided, because I feel like you enjoy this, or you connect with this or something. Okay, so let's see. Majors and aces say stick with it. Court cards say it's too much. Okay, so Princess of Wands came out. Nine of Swords. This is like stress energy on you. The Ten of Cups. The Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Um, I feel like Spirit is saying that it is stressful for you. Although you do enjoy it, you are connected to this class in some way. Like, you could be like you might love writing. You're connected to this, but the Two of Pentacles, it may be, I don't know if it's like financially, like a burden. But the Princess of Wands is the creative energy. The Knight of Swords, this is that, it's stressful, whatever else you got going on, or is like trying to figure out how to juggle. I don't feel like Spirit is saying that you should necessarily. It's more so like up to you. What, how much can you handle? It's like, can you handle it? If not, then of course make that decision. But if you feel like you can handle this, restructure some things, then you don't have to drop it. But it's really like, what are you willing to handle? Because I only pulled one no card. I didn't pull any yes cards, but I would say the majority of the cards are like neutral and a positive energy with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I don't feel like Spirit's saying like you necessarily have to, but it is stressful. They do see that. Yeah. Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. If you feel really guided to walk away right now from this class, then take the opportunity. If not, figure out if you can handle this or not. That's really what I'm getting. Yeah. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Anna. We're at 204, 53. Okay. Anna, this is your reading. What does this person wish to say to you if his ego wasn't in the way? What does he wish to say? Let's see. Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. For Anna, in relation to this person, what does he wish to say if his ego was not in the way? What would he wish to say to Anna if his ego was not in the way? Oh, it's sticking out. Six of Pentacles came out. The King of Pentacles came out. What's wrong with these men? Eight of Cups. I think society is like did a number on men. I swear, like it's really sad. They make them feel worthless if they don't have this, if they're not doing this, if they're not, you know. It's kind of like women. We feel like we're not good enough if we're not skinny, if we're not this, if we don't have this, if we don't have that. And men feel the same. So I have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So if this person wishes that they could tell you that they could have something, like I get like this energy, like they don't feel they have enough to offer you. As the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, it's like wanting to be that person that has something valuable to offer. But with the Eight of Cups, they don't really see too much of themselves. They still feel like they have a lot of ways to go. Like they're being honest with themselves and saying, you know, I have a lot of ambitions and I have a lot of desires and goals that I wish to achieve. I feel like this person wants to be financially stable. They might wish that they could shower you with gifts, or if this is not materialistically, then this is like things that they feel are valuable to give a person that they wish they can offer you and give you. But they don't see themselves as an abundant person. And it's because I really feel like they're looking at what they don't have materialistically and they equate that to their value, and that's sad. And I think a lot of men operate from that consciousness, which is society, that's programming. If I don't have like this type of car, if I don't have like this big house and, you know, designer clothes and jewelry, then I'm not, you know, I'm not enough. I'm not a man if I can't do this, if I can't do that. And I feel like that's where this person is coming from. And they want to tell you that you do deserve a lot, or they wish they could give you a lot. They wish they can give you some sort of stability as well. Justice card. Yeah, they feel like you're deserving of that. Not just material, but I also feel emotionally. You got the heart and the brain. So the Princess of Cups, yeah, they want to give you like what they feel you deserve emotionally too, not just materialistically. And that's them being honest with themselves, I feel, or that's they feel like they're being honest. Okay. Next person is Zipporah. 208 35. Alright, let's see, Zipporah. You have two questions. What does this person think of you in your relationship? Alright. Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Zipporah. What does a specific person think of Zipporah and their relationship? Three of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. One more card, please. Multi. Clarify. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. If this is a friendship, you got the Two of Swords and the Judgment card. So this person is like, Like there's a foundation or something that was built. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups makes me feel that they're kind of like stuck in their heads about something. Like they want to manifest something because they got the Magician in the middle. Like the Magician card in this deck is in his heart center. I've never noticed that until now. So this like something that she wants to manifest, and she's feeling like it's not coming together. She's starting to like lose hope, or maybe feel like she cannot manifest something when it comes to this. Um, if it's not between you and she's on looking something else, they don't trust themselves. Like they could be trying to make a decision that they don't feel like they can make that clear cut decision or judgment call. Like they might feel like their judgment is off and they don't trust themselves. There's like doubt. Like they're overthinking this way too much. Like they're thinking about hurting you or hurting themselves, or just like things not happening the way that they want them to. um Afraid of like some sort of like separation, or just something not panning out the way that they wanted to, and it's like they're being called to make a decision or do something, but they're stuck in the mind, like split, instead of like following their highest judgment, because I feel like they're getting guidance, but they're not confident in themselves. I don't know if that makes sense. The Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, came out. The Ace of Wands came out. So it's like something they want to do. They want to make a decision. The High Priestess, like they have the answer within, but they're not following it. Then they have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Death card. So it's like a do-over, maybe doing something differently, um, a new element to the situation, but it's like they're just not following it, whatever it is. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm getting the same message over and over. Um, is this person out of your life for good, or is there a time when they will come back and stay as your friend? Okay. Once I got to ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity when it comes to this friend, Elsa. Is she completely out of Zipporah's life for good, or is there a time where they will come back and stay as a friend? So, if they come back, let's see, positive cards. The Emperor comes out. The Starman, which is the Magician. The Lovers, I'm getting a yes. There's all majors. The Ten of Cups and the Empress. Yes. You guys have a very strong friendship and connection. You guys are kind of like yin and yang, like friendship wise. Like you guys do have a soulmate bond, like a connection. And you know, soulmates don't have to be romantic. So the Lovers card and the Emperor and Empress, you guys do have a very strong connection. You guys have a very powerful connection. I feel both of you guys want to reconcile the Ten of Cups. You both may be manifesting it too. If this was a love reading, like a partnership love, like not friendship, this would be bomb. But even as a friendship, like you guys have like a bond, a true bond. And like you guys are like friends, like not just friends, but like family or like home to each other. You guys might be manifesting a reconciliation together. Like I don't feel like you're the only one that wants to reconcile as friends. So that's good. I'm getting that with that. That's good. All right. Vanessa. Okay. Vanessa, this is your reading. You have 2 questions. Okay, so your first question is, you get a lot of random signs associated with this person. What is the universe trying to tell you? Okay. All right. Most High God, asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Oh, maybe I should put. You said your name is Emily. Okay. So I guess your PayPal is set up under that name. So Emily. Okay. All right, Most High God, ask for guidance, guidance, truth, and clarity for Emily in relations to your ex. You want to know, why do you keep seeing these random signs? What is the universe trying to tell you with these random synchronicities when it comes to your ex? Most High God, please give Emily divine truth and clarity as to why she's seeing these certain synchronicities. The Empress and the Two of Pentacles came out. These two cards like flopped out of the deck. Two of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. My lighting is bad on this camera, and not only that, the lighting in the room is really bad, so I apologize. um I'm gonna pull from the Sacred Power Oracle. Purification. So the reason why, and the bottom card is truth. um Rainbow Dragon comes out. Rainbow Dragon can represent multiple things. I'm getting aura. Something about aura. I don't know why I got that. And I feel like it's showing you the truth about this person or this connection. You're going through a cleansing process. I feel like you might have saw this person one way, but Spirit showing you the other side of the coin. I feel like this is a time centered around you within this connection. Like, what have you learned? What do you need to heal? Like, putting the soul focus on yourself, because there's some things that need to be purged out, and or that are being purged out. And like I said, I feel the truth about this person, whether that's positive or negative, however you perceive positive or negative to be, is being revealed to you. And that's why they're showing you these signs, because there's something you're meant to be paying attention to. So say for instance you have a thought about this person, like, I miss him, like, I miss this person, and then you see a synchronicity or it reminds you of him. Spirit could be saying, why do you miss this person? It could be giving you truths about what you really feel. If it's, he makes me angry, he makes me sad, I'm so sick and tired of him, I'm sick and tired of this connection, then you see a synchronicity when it comes to him. Spirit is saying, what about this connection is triggering you? Why are you upset? Why are you hurt? You have to be consciously aware when you're seeing the signs and synchronicities, like what goes through your mind, what are you feeling? Um, because it's enough to be like, oh, I saw his birthday on the clock, but what does that mean? Like, what were you just thinking? Or where are you at with this person within yourself for that synchronicity to remind you of something? It's wanting you to reflect upon something, clarify some things within yourself. But I hope that makes sense. Um, yeah, that was your first question. Your second question: how do you see things panning out between us going forward? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. Most High God, how do you see things moving forward between Emily and Mario? Most High God, how do you see things moving forward between the two of them based upon where their energies are right now and any other factors, Most High God, that you can see? How do you see things panning out between the two of them? Ooh. Manifest card, which is the Magician card in this deck. Share the love. And for one more. Ooh. Find balance came out. Yes, I did, Sheeda. I did take a little break. Like, it was a quick one because I'm almost done. I'm knocking these all out. Okay, sorry, Emily. So, how things are going to pan out. I feel like both of you, but mainly his energy, because these are mostly masculine energies, unless you're manifesting from your masculine energy within yourself. I see you both manifesting some sort of, like, forgiveness or truce or opening up in some way. Like, you both coming together and expressing how you feel. Um, there's still some healing, but I feel like even if there's still healing, like, you'll be able to come forth. and like communicate and apologize or share how you feel, because it's like you guys are trying to adjust to this. Like I said, you're healing, you're cleansing. So he's also cleansing, I feel, in the process of clarifying some things within himself. So when you guys do come together, I feel like it's going to help bring balance, but you guys are also trying to find balance within these new energies. That's what I'm feeling. It's funny because, okay, so you have number three, share the love, number one, and number two, which adds up to six. Six is about harmony and balance. So yeah, the energy's balance. That's what you guys are manifesting. Then you have rebuild at the bottom, which is the tower card. So as you're restructuring, like I said, as you're healing yourself, you're gonna find balance. Two of Pentacles, so, or Two of Swords with refusing to see. So like right now, mentally, this person may not be seeing things on a spiritual level. Like he might not be understanding what he's dealing with and what he's going through, but he's also balancing out his higher mind, like his consciousness, his higher self, and his subconscious, or his spiritual self and his physical, what he's seeing. So you guys are both finding balance in two different ways. So I hope that makes sense. Um, okay. So let's see. Okay, next person is KV. Okay, KV. You have one question. Your question is you like to know. Oh, thank you. You like to know what the current energy is between you and a specific person. Okay. Um, I feel guided to use the Psychic Tarot. Okay. Most High God, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for KV and the specific person that she has in question. Where are things between her and the specific person right now, Most High God? Got the Lovers card, the Love card, which is the Lovers. Two more, Most High God. Please give me two more cards. And KB and the specific person is that she's asking about. Alright, you've got Open Up and Healing Begins. So, I want to say that this person and you are in, I feel like they're operating from their feminine energy. Okay? Like the last person I just read for, it's funny, you guys got sixes in your spread, so it's like harmony between you, or you guys are creating harmony. So as one of you guys open up, that you feel comfortable with being open and vulnerable, and I feel like this is the feminine energy. So you or this person, if they're operating from their feminine energy, both of these cards look like female genitals. Like if you really look at it, it's weird. Like this looks like an open. I know, but I feel like this is feminine energy, and this looks like a uterus or whatever. So both of you guys are operating from your feminine energy, but I feel it's very powerful. It's very strong, and this can also represent your higher feminine energy and you. So as you open up, as you find balance and confidence with being open with this person and vulnerable, there's healing that starts to take place between you guys. When you come out from hiding, you come out from your fears, or it could be the other person. You know, once someone decides to open up to the other, then it leads to more healing. It leads to someone feeling comfortable with being their authentic self and being okay with sharing what's in their heart. Then you have the Love card with the Lovers. You both are like creating something, you're building a foundation, and this comes with like trust. That it's kind of like they're, you know how kids play that game where they swing, like they lean back and they swing each other around, like kind of like in Titanic, I guess. I don't know, like in Titanic, where they were at that little party or whatever. um I feel like it's this there's a trust that has to be there, because it's like, I'm not gonna let you fall. Like, I trust you, and I trust you, and I also protect you. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to fall, and I trust that you're not gonna allow me to fall. So when you guys are open and vulnerable with each other, it creates this balance. It creates this harmony, and it's also growth that happens. It's nurturing the connection when you do this. It creates a strong foundation. So that's what I'm getting. That's where things are right now. Let's see. I suck with these names. I just want y'all to know. I got two more people after this one. All right. Okay. Sanea, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please forgive me because I suck at names. Pronunciation. Okay. Um, okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I just want to say that first off and foremost. So, Most High God, I ask for nothing but highest guidance, truth, and clarity for her when it comes to her past over boyfriend. Past. She wanted to know who he wanted to be with before he left this earth. Divine Spirit, was it her or was it the mother of his child that he had moved in with? I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Most High God, please tap in. Okay. I don't know why this came out, but the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, came out, but I'm going to keep shuffling. So the first side is going to be your side, and the second side will be the other woman's side. Before he left here, which woman did he would have rather be with before he left this earth? Okay. Okay, so your cards. I'm going to pull three. You have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Earth sign energy. The Three of Cups. The Death card. I feel like I have my answer. The World card is at the bottom, by the way. The other lady, we have the Princess of Swords again that came out once again. The Princess of Wands came out. And the Five of Cups. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like he did want to be with you. And I feel like the energy is much lighter over here. And the Death card signifies that to me. Like, this is where he would have wanted to be before his passing. Although he was caught up maybe in a third party situation, I feel like this is where he wanted to be. He just happened to be here with her when he passed, I feel. The Five of Cups is sorrow, sadness. So, I hope that that answers your question. But I do feel like, yeah, it was leaning more towards your energy. Yeah. Alright. That is what I'm getting. I don't feel like there's anything else that wants to come out. Is that the correct answer? Majors and aces say yes, that was correct for cards. Four Swords, the Emperor. I just want to clarify with Spirit. The Hierophant, if I was picking up the right energy. Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting a yeah. So that's what it is. The Sun card. That's what it is. That is what it is. Alright. Okay. So, next person. Got one more person. I got Samantha and then Janaya, and we're done. I think hopefully nobody's like, you forgot about me? You forgot about my question. Like, no, I didn't. No. Okay. Okay. Samantha, you want to know what might be coming up in your job / career for you. Let's see.
Eat this or you don't. Cause no, you're easier than that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's messy.
Most High God has rise, guidance, truth, and clarity when it comes to Samantha's job and career. What do you see up and coming for Samantha when it comes to her job/career? What do you see? This whole pile flew at me. I can't take all of them, so this one sticks out. The Temperance card. Prince of Cups and the Five of Swords. Bottom card is Two of Cups. Top card is King of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you kind of have to, you might have like opposing people or energies that go against what you desire, what you want. Um, it either could be like a stressful environment around other people that you just really don't mesh with, like a work environment. It could be a boss or somebody like in charge that you don't like particularly like, or it could just be people that you work with that you really don't care for. Um, and you might also, if it's not that, then you might just have people that kind of aren't supportive of what you truly desire and what you want. Like you kind of have to find balance in making a decision about what you want versus what other people, you know, what their opinions are, and rather they support you or don't, it doesn't matter. Another thing I'm picking up could be that you could be having this internal fight within yourself mentally versus the heart and what the heart wants to do, because I feel like this is a matter of timing. I hate that song. All the other kids better run. I hate that song because I didn't know what it was about. It's a weird song, but anyway, um, yeah, I feel like this is like like you're being called. You're being called, and it's like these conflicting energies. Like it's one side and then this other side that's like opposing and like a pull and a struggle. So I hope that that makes sense. That in short, that's what I'm picking up with the Five of Swords, the Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So it seems like you might have to make a decision about something. Okay. Janaya. Last but not least. What's up, Janaya? This is going to be your Happy Hour Friday reading. So last but not least, we're going to save the best for last. So you have a question. What is your love interest energy currently when it comes to you? Okay. Or whatever is helpful for you to know. Alright, Most High God, ask for nothing but loving guidance, truth, and clarity for Janaya and her love interest as to where he stands with her currently. Where is his energy at with her? Just where is his energy at when it comes to her? Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. To Janaya's current love interest, where is he at with her? Okay, I have Simply Love, which is the Six of Cups. Strengthening Bonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. One more card. Thank you. Clarity of Belief, which is the Ace of Swords. Okay. So how does he feel about you, where he's at currently? I feel like he does have a lot of love for you. It's like a pure love. It's just, it's kind of like one of those things, like it is what it is. Like there's nothing extra to it. Like he just loves you. Like say for instance, um, you come through with like some sweats. Like he doesn't care what you look like. He just loves you. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. And I feel like he wants to continue to strengthen the bond, but I kind of feel like he wants you to be the initiator of that, like the leader of how this should go, because he feels like he's still learning about love. Like he still feels he has a lot to learn. Um, he feels like he needs to grow up, maybe too. Like he's not completely mature within himself or with love. Um, he knows how he feels about you. If like he's honest in his feelings, if he tells you how he feels, he's honest. I feel like he's very clear on what he feels. He's not confused about it. Um, what's the bottom card? Seek the truth, the Seven of Swords. Top card is Love Abounds, which is the Ace of Cups. So you have a lot of aces. So I feel like there's a lot of newness here, or this person wants to create some new energy with you. Um, but Spirit's telling you to trust yourself. Like you have to not be so fixated on the physical of things, but go within the heart. Like learn to start going within what you feel, not always what you think or what you see on the outside. Spirit wants you to really tap into your higher self and your heart, your truth of what you feel rather than what you see. And I feel like that's also what he's learning to do too. But you could be the leader of that. So let me just make sure I'm gonna go through everybody's questions, and I want to make sure that I did not forget anybody's question like at all, because as soon as I get off of here, it's a wrap. I want to do like a channel reading, but I'm gonna hold off until. Okay, so Caroline, I know I did that one. Did I answer this? I hope I answered this. Oh, okay, I did. Okay. I answered that one. 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 I just have to be sure, you guys. I did that one. I did that one. Okay. Um, Bonnie's. I answered Bonnie's. I answered Brittany's. Christina. I just gotta be sure, you know what I mean? Okay. I did. Alright, I'm good. I want to make sure. So I'm done. Timestamps will go up soon, you guys. I promise. Just hold on. I gotta eat first. Okay. Much love as always. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys back next week.